surprise, surprise. You've got a lovely little treat today. It wasn't supposed to be me, it was supposed to be Anne-Marie, but I'm back for another day on Hunky Dory TV, and I'm quite excited because today is all about Super Savers. We are launching our Super Savers today. They are going to run up to the Sunday, this Sunday, but we've got so many incredible things on offer, including loads of really good deals on our Premier Craft Tools. So before we get into it, my name is Natalie Eagleton. I'm going to be the host for this hour. Lovely Lisa is with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
And over in the demonstration station, we've got Rach.
Hello.
Hello, Rach. We've got so much good stuff to get into. So before we start, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. I am so shocked about this. It is such a good prize. I've been just... I can't believe that 6 people are going to win this week. It's mega. It is our mixed media mat. If you'd like to be in with a chance of winning, you need to answer the below question. Like, share and comment on this video or any video throughout the week. The largest gathering of people dressed as rabbits consisted of how many? Was it 1,119? Was it B, 3,406? Or was it C, 2,572? It's a lot of rabbits.
That is a lot.
But like, share and comment for your chance to be in with winning this. And the winners will be announced tomorrow, so not long to wait either. Right, let's get cracking, shall we? Because there's a huge amount of things on the show today. A huge amount of things that are also at incredible, incredible prices. We're going to get straight into it with our Picture Perfect pads. Now, we have a few Picture Perfect pads still available in the land of Picture Perfect. I mean, £11.99 for these pads is incredible, but £6.99 is even more impressive. They are 8x8 pads. You get 48 sheets included in here. In the fantastic layouts, I love these. You've got a variety of different sizes, different snippets. We've got some 4x4s, we've got some 2x4s, we've got some 2x2s, and then on the reverse, you get a fantastic full sheet of gorgeous paper that coordinates really nicely alongside here. So you have got so much included. This is our Starbound Wonder, probably one of our most recent and favourites, because you have all of that gorgeous typography in there. You've got all of the fantastic star signs. You get to know all about those star signs. You've got the fantastic imagery throughout here as well. The beautiful galaxy detail as well. Our gorgeous Kim designed this collection, and this is just the best. I love this one as well. It's the darkest nights that produce the brightest stars. Look how cool this is. That's going to make anyone's day. But all of this gorgeousness, all for £6.99. We don't just have this one available though. We have another great selection. We have our Animal Arcadia. So if you got that Picture Perfect pad yesterday, this is going to be great to work alongside that, because all of your patterns are going to work perfectly together. All of those designs as well, you're going to be able to mix and match with this paper pad. We've also got Gnome for Christmas. So if you're getting festive early, it's a great time to stock up on these great Picture Perfect pads. And then our absolute favourite, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and you have the whole entire story that runs throughout this book alongside some great papers that you're going to be able to work those together with. £6.99 per paper pad. Make sure you are getting on the website, because I do believe that our Picture Perfect pads are very limited, so we don't want you missing out on some of your favourites. We have 2 dies as well that match really, really perfectly with your Picture Perfect pads. We have your multi-aperture rectangle frame. So this, wow, this is a great saving. £12.50 if you want to get your hands on this. You've got so many dies included. You've got 9 in total. You get your outside edge frame. You also get your multi-aperture frame. So in here, you've got all of the different details that you can place those gorgeous images in from your designs. You can use this, obviously, portrait or landscape if you want to. Great to use with these stamps as well. You can make it look like a little comic book strip. We've got 4 dies included. Yes, 4 dies included. We've got Happy Birthday, for a special friend, hello and congratulations. And then you've also got that gorgeous bunting, absolutely fantastic, great for shakers as well. And then we have the square version for you. This is just beautiful. In here you get 8 dies. You've got that outside edge sort of matte and layer, you've got your frame die, and then you've got your individual dies that fit in as well if you want to cut your details so you know they're going to fit perfectly. Sentiments are on your special day, with love, birthday wishes, and thank you. But another great one, not only do they work perfect with your picture perfect pads, but you're also going to be able to use them with your little books, and of course our brand new picture perfect pads, £12.50 for both of those dies if you want to get your hands on them. Now we have something that I did not think we had available anymore, so this is a great deal. We've got 3. These are the only 3 we have available of our duo colour pads. Now our duo colour pads were fantastic because you got this fantastic 8x8 paper pad. It's got 48 sheets in it. It is silk, so it's got that gorgeous finish, but you've got 12 different double-sided variations of tones of colour. So you could literally find anything that perfectly matched within these. I mean, the variety is incredible, and you went from like the darkest, most moodiest colours to those really nice, calm tones of pinks and purples, perfect for your spring crafting. So we've got the pinks and purples available. We've also got the blues and the greys. This one is essential. Absolutely gorgeous colourways in here, and if you love these as much as I did, then £4.99 is such a bargain. We've also got the reds and oranges. Look at the variety of colours we've got across these. They are essential, and once these have gone, they will not be returning. These are going to be sort of like discontinued from stock, so it's your last chance to grab your duo colours if you want to get your hands on those. And then we're going to finish off this section. Oh no, that's it. With some cards. Let's show some cards. So I've got some gorgeous ones made with this Starbound Wonder. Everyone was in love with this collection, and you can see how transformative these little images are. They're perfect for using with your kinetic cards actually. This one's beautiful, a little bit of embossing on there because of course we can heat emboss onto it. You can make really sort of like simple cards by adding your elements just onto Mirri and layering them up. But the way that you can cut into your picture perfect pads kind of gives you that really good collage-y feel to your card making. You know, you can you've got those little elements, you can snip into them, snip out of them. You can use the images as sort of like embellishments, like the little bumblebee on this one here. A great card sort of design there. Look at this one with how all of the little 2x2s fit perfectly. They are absolutely fantastic and something we love. We've also got a gorgeous make here showcasing that beautiful frame and how well you can use that with your images too. So there's so much opportunities for gorgeous card making with that first section of the show. And let's go to Rach, because Rach, you're going to do a card with the Starbound Wonder.
Yes, I am. Right,
nice.
So I've picked out some sheets. So we're going to go for Aquarius for this one. So I'm going to use this topper here. And I've also brought in some of our duo dotty nesting dies. And these, they fit perfectly round. So let's just get some tape and then we can start cutting these out. So just making sure that we pop it in place, and I'm just going to cut round that, and then at the same time as well I've also brought in some gold Mirri as well, so this is going to form a nice little base for that to sit onto. So let's
you can do a lot with these pages to sort of like snip into them, cut around them and create your own designs, your own toppers. But because you've got the matching papers as well, it just elevates how much you can create with the designs that you get within a picture perfect pad. I think that's why they're one of my favourites.
Yeah, definitely. I think that especially, like, you know, you've got your card right there, haven't you? Right, so let's just run this through. So we've got one, and then we'll just run that Mirri map, and then we'll start piecing together pop that to one side. And we'll just put these out. So we've got our gold base, and then we've also got our picture perfect pad page. Right, so I'm going to be working on a 5x7 card for this. So let's pop that down. We're going to go with some foam pads to give it a little bit of depth off our card. And there we go. We'll just pop that onto that base. And I think that gold really makes it pop. So let's cut down our Mirri. So we want this to be 5x7 to fit onto the base of our card. And then I've also bought in another sheet. So this is the background paper on the back of that sheet. So let's cut this down. So
Loads of love for the gorgeous picture perfect pads. Mary says I use the Aquarius one to make a scrapbook card for my friend's birthday at the end of the month. It's really nice because you've got all of those gorgeous elements that you can do that sort of collage-esque card for people, and it works so well with all of the little strips you get in there. How you can sort of like cut into your papers as well using your dies also really helps with that design. We've had a little recommendation as well for a Chinese star sign picture perfect pad. So we'll pass that one on to the design team. And Jackie will also pass on your request for some metallic pencils. Dan and Anne-Marie are off on their travels next week, off to the big craft fair in Germany. So I'll get them looking out for those for you.
Yeah, I think that'd be such a good idea, wouldn't it? So I'm just going to just cut into some of the other pieces on this page. So I want to take these little borders off here, and then we can pop them onto our card. So let's pop them there, and then I'm going to cut this planet out. So just going to build up our card with all these little elements that are on the page.
Jenny's asked on YouTube, what's the largest card blank you sell, please? It's actually 4x4. So you can buy full 4x4 card blanks, and they come with envelopes as well. They are available on the website, so have a look for those. 4x4?
A4.
Oh yeah, A4, sorry. That was my fault then. A4, not 4x4. A4 in size, so like A3 folded in half.
Oh, they're really
they
good,
are
aren't they?
huge, but great for all of those extra special occasions. So yes, A4. Sorry, Jenny, it's not 4x4. A4. I needed a little bit more sleep this morning.
Right, so we're also going to cut out this. So I've cut out a nice little mirror mat. So I'm using our brand new tape runners for this, and they're just so quick and easy just to pop a little bit on the back, and then they just stick down perfectly. So let's have a look at our card. So we've got these as well. I'm just going to pop them just in the back there. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this just so then we've got that little bit of wiggle room. So I'm going to go for our construction glue, and then if we line up our card, then we'll be able to see just where the middle is on our card. There we go. And we'll just put our next one on as well. Oh. So this will just overlap in the middle, which is absolutely fine. There we go. So now let's pop our topper on. So let's put a little bit of construction glue on this because we've already got them foam pads on that sheet. So we want that just off centre a little bit. And then we've got our little Aquarius sign. Let's pop that on with some foam pads. And then to finish it off, we've got our little planet as well. So I'm going to go in with some foam pads on that. We've just got our little circle ones just to give it, let's pop 2 on, just to give it a little bit of depth coming off them toppers. And then, so I've bought in one of our 10-fold 7x5s for this. So let's get our tape runner. Just put a little bit going round. And then we'll pop that onto our card base. And there you go.
Awesome. Such a great way of showing how you can cut into all of your designs to make different elements for your cards. And I love the fact that you've sort of like die cut into it as well, because obviously you've got all of those square elements, but they don't have to stay square. There's so much we can do to transform those. Okay, let's have a look at the next bit, and it's all about primary craft tools, which I absolutely love. Starting off with our construction glue. Now we are bringing that Mega Buy back. $9.99 per bottle. This should be $29.97. Now, it has been back up to £24.90, but we thought we'd give you a second opportunity to be able to grab this at the lowest ever price. So, for the next, how many hours is it, Lisa? 24, 48,
120.
120, is it 120 hours?
Something like that.
For the next 120 hours, we're going to say 120. Until Sunday, maybe Monday about, what time, Lisa? 7:30?
When you get in.
8ish. You've got a little bit more time. Till about 8ish on Monday, these are going back down to $19.98. So make sure you stock up on this, because you are getting a huge amount of construction glue in here. 250 millilitres in each bottle, and you are getting 3 of those. Wow. It's incredible. Do not miss out that deal. I'm so happy we've got the next deal back as well, because this price is bonkers. But we have brought it back again. I didn't think we were going to be allowed to do this. £16.99 for your fantastic paper trimmer. Cuts A3. It has this fantastic extendable arm. You've got inches and centimetres on both the top, the bottom and the middle. So perfect for having to make sure everything's in the right place, everything's central. You also get 2 trimmer blades in here. And this handy little hook as well, so you can pop it on sort of like your fancy pegboards if you've got one of those in your craft room. Our favourite item. Something that we all absolutely love. £16.99 at that price is a great gift for anybody. Then we have our supersized guillotine as well.
Wow.
This is a great deal. Should be just under £50. We're bringing that down to $34.99. Now your guillotine, it has a place. We talk about loving our trimmer so much, but for crisp cutting, your guillotine is awesome. It has this handy little tool that keeps your blade in place, so you can just lift that up. You sort of have to just push it out of the way a little bit, and that will lift up. Your blade is a self-sharpening blade, so every time you cut something, it's going to sharpen that blade. You've also got this really handy little cup here that you can hold, so you're going to make sure that none of your fingers get chopped off while you're guillotining your paper. Again, you have got fantastic inches and centimetres. It goes up to 12 on the sort of like bed of your board, 30, just over 30.5 centimetres as well. And then you've also got those incredible measurements down the side, so it goes up to 12 inches or 29 inches. Love the grid as well. That's so helpful when you're lining like little bits and pieces up. But it's just going to give you that really nice professional finish. So for any sort of like invitations or anything that you want to be, absolutely perfect. No sort of feathering on your edges. Your guillotine is the one for you. This handle as well, because I will tell you this, your handle won't come attached. It's got a little lever at the bottom. I'm going to have to put it down. One moment. Let me press it in. It's got, this won't come attached. This will be in a separate little bag. So when you do get it and you think, oh, I've not got a handle, have a look, because they're normally sort of like in the back here. But we're just going to pop that in place, and then there's a little guide here that's just going to click into. You can sort of push it and that will click in, so then it's going to work. So just a little bit of useless information that you might find handy if you open it and you think it's not in there. Then we have rainbow scissors. Your rainbow scissors are less than £10. That's right, people. $9.99 from now until 8 o'clock on Monday morning. You can get our brand spanking gorgeous rainbow scissors for just £9.99. Treat yourself. When they get to that point, I mean, they don't get too messy because they've got that gorgeous titanium finish, but they are fantastic. And sometimes people steal them. You'll find them often in other parts of the house that they definitely should not be in. So get yourself a set for everywhere. You've got the large scissors, you've got the medium scissors, and you've got the small scissors included in that one. We've also got a fantastic deal on our cutting mats. We've got we've got more than two. We've got three for you to choose from. We've got the gorgeous cute little 8x8. Love this one for crafting on the go. I have this one and the smaller board at home for if I'm ever like just doing a card or making something for someone. I'll just sit on the sofa with this as a little handy guide to be able to create that. So you've got your inches on one side, you've also got your card shapes and your centre point, and you've also got your crosses for being able to make sure anything sort of diagonal is lined up properly. And then you have got your centimetres on the other side. These will fit perfectly into the right side of your scoreboard. What I mean by the right side is the side that has your score tool on the top. It will fit perfectly into that. We've also got the 12x12 cutting mat. I mean, for an extra £2, come on people. The 12x12 one. Again, it works exactly the same, but of course it goes up to 12x12 inches instead of 8, and it goes up to 14 inches. This is a self-healing cutting mat, so if you're using with your craft knife, if you're using with your screw hole anywhere punch, this is absolutely perfect, and it's just really handy. We'll use it all the time for like lining things up and making sure things are central. Now if you want to make a dedicated space, your craft room, then grab hold of our A3 cutting mat, and so this is going to go all the way up to, let me have a look, 40 centimetres and then 16 centimetres on the reverse. So absolutely perfect. We all have these on our desks actually, so we just take them off when we're not crafting and doing some sort of like admin. So that could be something that you have to do at home. Place this onto the dining room table, turn it into your little craft room. Great prices on these as well, saving over 30% on all of the different mats we've got for you. We've also got our low-tack tape, $5.99. $5.99. This is a huge amount of tape on here as well. So each size contains 10 meters. There's 5 different sizes. Perfect for using with lots of different size dies. Perfect for using to create really fun backgrounds with your inks, because of course you can lay them on and then pick them off. You've got, let me double check. You have 40mm, 30mm, 20mm, 10mm and 5mm in all of the sizes. And also just using them to make cards with, because that stripes and those spots are very, very funky, and you could be doing some really cool things with that. Let's have a quick recap before we go back to Rachel of something we launched yesterday. Yesterday's show was incredibly popular, and we knew that it was going to be because it was so popular on Hobby Maker as well. We launched our brand new pocket pads. We have 5 new designs for you. These are beautifully illustrated pocket pads, and they are absolutely gorgeous. This bundle, because they should be $4.99 each, this bundle is saving you £10. So basically you're getting 2 for free. They're A7 in size. You get 16 designs in each. You get 4 of each of those designs. So perfect for, again, cutting into, perfect for layering onto your Mirri mats and to create little toppers. They're absolutely exceptional. We've got some fantastic designs in here. That one is your stunning steampunk. Then we've got your paper art, which we just love this one. It's designed in sort of like a quilling sort of way, almost as if you've like die cut all of these embellishments up together and like created gorgeous art. but it's all done for you. We don't have to do anything, just cut into it if you want to. Kat did a fantastic demo with this one yesterday. You can watch that back on YouTube or on Facebook for those demonstrations. And we've also got gardening days, we've got men's leisure, and we've got our heartfelt haberdashery. So check on yesterday's show for a full show of all of the different designs that you're going to get in that one. A great saving on there. Okay, Rach, back to you.
Perfect. Right, so we're going to have a look at the dies now. So I've got the multi-aperture square frame, and I've just picked out a few different colours. So we're going to go for our Matt-tastic and also this checkered from our Duo Designs. So first of all, let's just pop these on. So we want that one on the background and we want that one for the frame. Let's just cut around these, just to make them a little bit smaller. And I'm going to try and fit them in our machine both at once. Just save a little bit of time cutting. So, got our frame. And let's put some purple tape onto that, keep it in place. And then we've also got that little outer frame as well. So let's put some tape onto that. So I'm going to use our big Gemini for this, just so I can pop them in together, but they do fit into your MIDI as well if you do want to cut them separately. Alright, so let's pop them down, and then we'll just run this through, and then we can start building up our card. Right. So we'll just get that out. So there you go, we'll just put this back to one side. So we've got all of our stuff cut out now. So let's just take the tape off these. So this is going to be our background. There we go. And then we've also got our little frame. So this is just going to go onto here. Now you do also get all the little cut out squares and the rectangle as well. Which would be so good as little mats as well if you wanted to. You could always cut them out of different colour, start building up your colours. But you do also get the inner parts as well. So we've got the rectangle and we've got the square. Now I'm going to bring in our little pocket pad. So I've gone for the haberdashery one. So, and some of these pages, they fit perfectly in these little square and rectangle dies. So we're going to go for that one. So we've got our nice little sewing machine that will fit perfectly in that square. Then we've also got this one as well. And I'm just going to pop this. So you want this exact because it fits, but you don't want it to wiggle out of place. So let's get some tape onto that as well. Make sure that stays nice and still. And cut it. Right, so I'm going to bring in our MIDI for this because they are nice and small, so they will both fit into it. So let's pop them onto our plates and then just run this through. We've got our little square, which we want to fit. So it's up to you which way you have that frame as well. I'm going to have it so that rectangle is on that side. And then let's just get this one out as well. There we go. So we'll pop that one there. Now we do also have I think I already cut it out. Yeah. So we've got the different sentiments on this. So one of them is on your special day. So I've already cut that out of that bright pink, and that is just going to sit there. And also I've already cut out this from one of the pages in the book as well. So we want this. Let's pop some foam pads on. We'll start sticking everything together now. So we'll put some of our circle ones onto this. There we go. And then we've got this one as well. Let's pop some foam pads onto that one. And then some foam pads onto our square one as well. So I'm going to put some foam pads on this one. Now I've gone for our tiny little strips, and these should just about fit around. So you just have to be careful with your placing, but they do fit. So let's pop some of these on as well, just get a little bit of depth when it goes onto our card. And put some just on that middle part there, and then we just put some just on the edges as well. And then we can just peel off them, and then we can pop them onto that mat as well. And that mat is so cute. It's got all that nice little stitching going around, so everything ties in nice together. Oh, there we go. And just last one. So straighten that out just a little bit. There we go. And then pop that down. So now we've got our little elements to go on as well. So we'll go for our rectangle one just in the middle. And you see all that nice little checks just behind, and all them colours fit so well together. And then we've got our sewing machine at the top. Now I've bought in our other tape runner, which works perfectly for you guys. Brings out all them little dots just to go on the back of there. Absolutely perfect for little sentiments.
It's great, isn't it? Remember, we've got
really
both
cool.
of our brand new tape runners on the website now. We've got the awesome bundles, which seems to be the favourite way to buy them. So you get your tape runner, and then you also get 2 of the coordinating refills. So you can get our dotty tape runner, which works perfect for your dies, or you can get our standard tape runner, that purple tape runner, for putting all of your back-ins onto bits and pieces. They are awesome. Viv, to answer your question, the craft room is not colour coordinated, but it is product organised. So we have an area for all of our card blanks, we have an area for all of our paper pads, all of our adorable scoreable, all of our Mirri, all of our Matt-tastic, and we try to go through it sort of every month-ish, but we'll go through like a different point and sort of remove things that are maybe discontinued or out of stock, but it doesn't go to waste. We put it into the kitchen, and people can take those bits and pieces home to craft with. So a little bit of inside knowledge about how we reduce, reuse and recycle.
Right. So I'm just going to go in just to add a little sparkle to our cards. I'm just using our shimmer pink ones. Just going to go with them tiny little ones just there. And then, oh, that one hasn't stuck down. A little pesky one moving around there. And this is just gone on to a 5x5 card blank, which fits it perfectly. And there we go.
There you are. Right. Thank you, Rachel. Really, really nice use of colours as well. I like how you picked out the pink from the flowers.
Thank you.
Okay, Win It Weekly reminder. Would you like to win your mixed media mat? 6 lucky people are going to win this tomorrow. All you have to do is like, share and comment. The largest gathering of people dressed as rabbits consisted of how many? Was it A, 1,119? Was it B, 3,406? Or was it C, 2,572? Like, share and comment for your chance to win. Right, the last part of the show, we've got some good things. Let me just grab these 2 items. Oh, right, starting off with our Mirri Mega Mix. This has never been this price before. When we've done our Mirri Mega Mix, we have only ever reduced this to £17.99. I'm positively sure it has never come down to £14.99. But that is where we are at today, and until Monday. £14.99. Our Mirri Mega Mix is delightful because you get colours in here that we don't have in our standard colour range. You get 2 of each colour. There is 25 different colours in total, but the shades and the variety that we get within this are exceptional. It's great to have on hand for when we do all of our coloured foiled collections, because you can really easily match it up with the variety that we have within our Mirri Mega Mix. Great for just card making on its own. Who doesn't love a little glitz and glam from your Mirri? £14.99 for this incredible cardstock. I mean, you've got so many different shades and tones of colour. I mean, look at this brown. This brown needs to be just added to our collection of Mirri because it's beautiful. You've got that gorgeous burgundy colour that we all love from our main colours. You've got your black. You've also got a gorgeous purple in here. You've got a fuchsia pink. We've got another gorgeous shade of purple. We've got this really nice vibrant orange which we don't have. I absolutely love that one. We've got so many different shades of this though. It's absolutely incredible. Gorgeous frosted green, some silver in there as well. It's like a gunmetal silver though. It's perfect. We've got your purple, and then we've also got this gorgeous like midnight blue. It's phenomenal. The lowest price has ever been £14.99. Now the next thing I have to show you is a brand new product which I think we launched in like December. I want to say it was December, wasn't it? Or maybe a little bit before December. It's not that old. We have less than 100 of these available in our warehouse for you. It is our gorgeous foiled Matt-tastic selection. 50 sheets in here. You get 25 colours, and you are going to get a beautiful foiling on here. Now, I think you get the foiled designs. I'll be able to work it out now. You get 5 different foiled designs in a mix of gold and silver on coordinating colours as well. So you've got your dots, you've got your music notes, which are beautiful. We have that stunning paisley design, absolutely one of my favourites. So funky and great because it's Matt-tastic that we can ink onto here and we can add colour. You've got the newspaper print, which is so universal in there. We are also giving you this gorgeous sort of chain design, perfect for making like fancy handbags with, or box making of course, because it is our Matt-tastic adorable scoreable, so you can still do all of the fantastic 3D projects you wish to do. We've got the beautiful stars in there. We've got the mustaches, which is great. Obviously Father's Day is coming up, so how many fantastic cards could you make with this design in here? We've then got your stunning flowers. This will work gorgeously with those Easter dies that we launched earlier on in the week, or of course your Easter cheer collection, because all of those colours are featured in there. You've got this gorgeous geometrics. I think they've been switched around a little bit. We've got some more of those geometrics coming up. We've got the leopard print. We love this. If you love this design as much as we do, we have something very special coming up for you. Is it next week? Tuesday. The week after? Next week, next Tuesday. You are going to love it. We've got some more of those star details that we showed you earlier on, and then the rest of those gorgeous geometric patterns. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, we can ink onto it because it is Matt-tastic. It's going to resist that foiling. You can die cut from this. It's just perfect and great for box making because we don't have to think about how we're going to decorate it. It's all done for us. £11.99. Again, we have less than 100 of these available, and they were selling quite quickly as well, so make sure you're snapping that one up. Then we've got our Ink Me card blanks. Now these are our standard card blanks, so no tenfold cards will be available on this offer, but they are all 30% off. So prices are going to range from like £2.79 to £5.59. But the amount of different varieties we've got are awesome. We have 5x5, 6x6, we have our 7x7, 8x8. You've also got the chance to get your A6s, your 5x7s, your A5, and also, as requested earlier, our largest one, which is our A4 pre-scored card blank, and you get your envelopes included in all of these. There's a variety of different amounts in here. Oh no, it's not, is it? They're all 10s. All 10s. So you get 10 of each size. So make sure if you're stocking up to get ahead for the year, maybe you're thinking really far ahead and you wanted to make sure you've got enough for sort of like Christmas card making, things like that. Make sure you're getting your card blanks on Super Savers. It's the best time to get your card blanks. Right, we're going to go back to Rach for our last demo.
Right, so I'm going to have a look at this Matt-tastic and we're going to make a card. And I've also brought in some of our pages from our die cut pads as well that launched.
They launched, the first week,
start of January.
about 2 weeks ago.
Right, so, and I've also brought in some of our plain Matt-tastic as well. So we're going to start off by cutting this one down. So I've gone with our one with all them little flowers on. So we've already made our mat.
Lisa, Melanie says 5x7s is sold out. Is this correct? Lisa's going to double check. We'll see if we can get some more stock added.
Request more stock. Can't promise it.
Lisa's going to request it. We're going to request the stock of that one.
Right, so I'm just going to cut this down so we've got a nice little border from our gold. So I got really confused then. So I'm using a DL card for this.
So Elaine, unfortunately we don't. That gorgeous brown Mirri is only available in that Mirri Megabuy. I will also add it to the list of new colours that potentially we could bring out this year. So stay tuned because it is very, very nice, isn't it? Imagine creating cards with that brown Mirri and your steampunk collection.
Oh,
it would be delightful.
Really good, wouldn't it? Right, so let's pop this on to here. And then, right, so that was...
Oh, pointy scissors. We will add that to Dan's list of things to look for. Metallic pens and pointy scissors.
Right, so I'm just going to cut down this lighter pink to 3 inches. And we're going to do that by 8. Let's see if that's enough. Because I'm going to make a couple of apertures out of this. So when we have the apertures in, you will be able to see more of that design on the background. So let's pop that to one side. So we've got our circle. So I've gone for the dotted nesting dies again. These are so cool, especially when you do the apertures. And once it's done, you've still got all that nice little dotty design on the outside as well. So I'm just going to make sure that is in the middle top there. I'm going to make 3 little apertures. So I'm going to bring in my MIDI for this. And let's just run that through. So we've got, bring that closer. So we've got one. And then if we take that off, I'm going to do the bottom one now as well. So then when we come to do the one in the middle, we know that we can just do it even distance from them two. So popping that back down, and then we'll run that through again. And then just the last one. Alright, so let's just line it up.
Oh, let's see. Is the tape runner as strong as the double-sided tape? Kim, it absolutely is, yes. Once you've got that down, you are going to very much struggle to like peel off the designs that you've added, especially with your dies as well. That's why the dotty tape runner is perfect for using with your dies, because it is a permanent tape. Once you've got it on there, you're not going to be able to move it. So yes, it is just as strong as your double-sided tape.
Right, so now, as you can see, we can see a bit more of that design just underneath there. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to pop some foam pads onto these. I might need to cut them down just a little bit. So we'll just cut them into little pieces there, so then they can fit better onto the edges. Right, and then just two more just on that side as well. Right, so let's take the backing off these, and then we can start having a look at what little images we want to put on each of them little apertures. Oh, just these two. Right, so let's pop this down. So we have them nice little borders as well on top and bottom. Right, so I've picked out 3 of our pages. So I want to go for the one with the little wellies, and we're going to pop them so that they're like on the edges of them apertures. Let's go for the little watering can, and that's got that little piece in. There we go. And then let's go for that plant as well, like that. So once you're happy with where everything's placed, we are going to put some foam pads onto the back of these. So we don't want foam pads on the part where you've got the aperture. We just want to put them just on the side. So let's put another one there. So we'll get that one down. There we go. And then just with our plant pot, the one in the middle, let's pop a couple just on the bottom there.
Melanie, you are looking for our Mylar sheets. She's asked, what is the product called that we can buy to cut out our own stencils? It is our Mylar sheets. I'm sure someone on the team will add the link in for you. I know that we've got it in stock as well, because I've seen that Chris has been cutting a huge pile of it down recently, so it's absolutely fantastic. And how many sheets do you get? 10 sheets. It is A5 in size, so it works with all of our dies that we have available, but such a great thing to have in your stash.
Right, so now I'm going to use some of these little butterflies just to decorate our cards. So let's get a little bit of construction glue just on to these, just bend their wings ever so slightly, and then let's pop them just around the edge of that aperture, and then I'm going to pop this onto our card blank. So because I have put that glue on, I'm just going to run our tape pen just onto my card blank. Just pop it down. Alright, so we've got that nice little white edge as well to that. There we go. And then there's our little DL card.
I love those die cut pads. They're so useful to just have in your stash, and they work with so many different things like Rachel showcased here with that gorgeous, gorgeous Matt-tastic. Thanks, Rach.
Okay.
Right, Bex is on her travels today. She's at Hobby Maker. She should be there already by now. She has got some awesome shows today. Larger than life shows she's got today. So at 1 and at 4 p.m. she has our Hello Spring Decollage collection. And at 3 p.m. in the middle she's going to be showcasing our brand new Bigger Book of Sentiments. You guys asked for it. We have delivered, and it is incredible. You're going to love it. So make sure you watch Hobby Maker today for all of your crafty fixes, 1, 3 and 4 p.m. And then next up on Hunky Dory TV, we have got that gorgeous decollage and that sentiment book. Dan will be back tomorrow. Hopefully Anne-Marie as well. Otherwise, you'll have me again. What a joy. But we'll see you all again on Friday.